Good morning, everybody. All right. Definitely woke up late today. We'll probably get there a little bit after 5, which is fine. I mean, I've been staying late like every single day. So, it's all good in the neighborhood. Also, it's the beginning of the month. And I'll just say, beginning of the month at my work, it may be the same or maybe a little bit different than other places. But at the beginning of the month at my work, work kind of becomes minimal in a way. And so, you it actually is pretty good. So, but I think we still have some things that we have to take care of from technically last month, if that makes sense. I think there were a couple cables that we couldn't cut. So we'll probably take care of those. And that will probably be the main focus, is hopefully we'll get them. Whoa, holy Nikes. Oh. So it's definitely bumpier. But it's still fair. I feel like a lot smoother after that rain. Okay. As far as this weekend is concerned, I still haven't decided whether I'm going to go in or not. There's this thing called scrap that I could actually technically handle or take care of some this weekend. But I just don't know. With my new semester coming up and stuff like that, I just don't know if it would be advantageous to go in. Also, I don't know my hours right now. I haven't even checked how many hours I'm at. But at the end of the day, I mean, actually, it technically might be best because I think I'll be at 56, 57. So I think it might be advantageous to actually go. But it rains on Saturday. It rains on Saturday. So I would have to go on Sunday, if anything, this weekend, and take care of scrap. But then again, if people can't show up at the same time, like on Sunday, like let's say I say, okay, I'll be here Sunday, and no one is able to come in with me, then I'm not allowed to go. Or I'm not allowed to actually work, what I should say. So it's kind of like you got to meet two criteria: willing to work and someone else willing to work with you. So yeah. So we'll find out. Super weird thing happened yesterday. Is I tried to order some food at night, but it kept on telling me that it couldn't do it. Like, I even added a new card and stuff like that, and it still didn't allow me to do it. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know if DoorDash was having problems yesterday, or if it was the fact that I ordered it so late. And then, let me see, what did I do? Oh yeah, and then I tried to do it to the actual restaurant's application and do it through that. And even that said that they were having difficulties. So there must have been a down server or something. I don't know. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't turn on these fucking lights. That is how not necessarily tired I am. Hold on. I gotta actually do that really quick. There we go. Yeah, I think the backlight is on. Usually I turn it on before I even get on the bike, because I feel like that's the best method, because I can double check and make sure that the lights are actually on. Like the chest light, I mean, it's fine. Don't even matter, because I'm able to see it pretty clearly. Oh. Honestly, I might do what I did yesterday with the bike. Like every day. Where I get the bungee cords. And I kind of like strap it in a way to the poles. Because I'm telling you, sometimes when I, okay. When I don't do it and it gets really windy in the middle of the day, I've come out to my bike at the end of the day, and there's been occasions where I would find the bike on its side. So I think it'd be advantageous to do so. So the weather is kind of chilly. It's not really that bad, but it is kind of chilly. It's much colder than yesterday. So bringing both shirts was like a very good idea. I gotta do my laundry this weekend. Because if not, I'm not gonna have any clean clothes. Honestly, the thing is I'm probably gonna have to do 2 loads. Because dude, it's so bad over on this side. Whoa. Dude, oh my god. It's just so bad. It's like dips in the road and shit like that. Hey, there's another car behind me, so I can actually see a little bit better. I gotta fix the light again. Oh my god. I feel like these roads are just getting worse, man. They just got to, they just gotta completely redo the roads, I'll be honest. Man, look at that guy. I think he's late. I think that guy's late, man. But I'll be on time. Even though I woke up late, I'll still be on time. You know, that I feel like that's like one of the most important things is even if you're gonna be late, you can be a metaphorical late. You know what I mean? Where it's like you're not really late. You're just late to being early. You're just late to being early. That's the best that I can say. There we go. And then we'll adjust the camera really quick. But yeah, that's I think a lot of people, and this may not be true. Like, I may be completely incorrect about my assessment, okay? So, I will never say that this is a pure fact. But it is my personal belief that a lot of people, they'll wake up like an hour before they're supposed to be at work. And then they'll get ready, and then they'll see the time, and they'll be like, "Oh no! I'm gonna be really late." When to me personally, what I think should happen is you should, like, let's say your start time is like 6:30 a.m. Okay. What you should be doing is you should be getting up an hour before that hour. So get up at 4:30. Get up at 4:30. That way, you're able to take care of all your stuff that you need to take care of. And then on top of it, if you're like, I just feel like you wouldn't feel like as much in a rush. You know what I mean? Like, why would you be in a rush if you're already leaving an hour before? Not 20 minutes, not 30 minutes, but like an hour before. You wouldn't feel like you were in a rush. Now for me, my mentality is get to work as early as possible without getting in trouble. And like my work technically starts at 7 a.m. but we're able to clock in at 5 with no really ramifications, you could say. Like, they're not going to be like, oh, you can't do that or anything like that. But, like, if you clock in earlier than 5, then they're like, hey, you can't be doing that. If you do it again, we'll write you up and stuff. So 5 o'clock is like pretty much like the earliest that I can clock in. Which means, I mean, it affects my sleep, I think, of course, right? I don't always get the 8 hours that like they say that you should get or whatever. But I feel like even people who wake up later, I don't believe that all of them actually get the 8 hours. You know? I think that's just a way for them to like kind of stay up later and like do whatever they want. A lot of trucks on the road today. Compared to yesterday, I want to say. But luckily there's like for me too, like most of the time around here I've noticed it doesn't rain in the morning, like early. It will do it like 7 a.m. like when the sun is coming up. And then after that, it can last all day. But generally, around like, I want to say like 1 or 2 a.m., it stops raining. So like between 3 and 4 a.m. leaving for work is honestly like really smart move. For me, at least. Like today, there's no rain in the forecast. But tomorrow, we have a storm that's going to last all day. So the rain is actually supposed to start at like 2 a.m. Which is definitely different. And it's supposed to last the whole entire day. Up until like 6 p.m. I think. So it's definitely a situation in which you really have to think about your options and everything else. Oh, come on, buddy. Are we gonna get the light? I feel like going behind him. But I might not be smart. And I don't know if this guy behind me now is actually going ahead. Oh, let's see. Damn, there's a lot of cars making a left. I know, right today. I don't know if y'all can tell, but without that wind guard, you can definitely hear all the wind that's going on today. It's a lot worse. I hope it's not too bad. I'm thinking about ordering some wind guards, and then we'll be back in the same kind of quality. I actually haven't ever listened to a VOD since I lost the wind guards. I really want to know what happened. Like, where'd they go? I had two of them. Oh, my shoe came untied. Damn. Battery is at 80% already. I mean, either way, we'll be fine. Unless this thing is lying to me about it being at 80. Then we might have some concern, but generally, even if it hits 70, technically, I feel like we should be fine. There we go. I think that wind really screwed up some stuff. Alright, there's nobody coming. Oh. Oh man, there's a car coming this way. Oh my gosh. Definitely depending on the wind, you can tell how your ride is going to be. What time is it? 5:08, so we'll clock in at like 5:15. Oh. All right. Got to work safe and sound, y'all. Ah. Alright, go on. There we go. Take that one out. Alright, everybody. I'll see you all when I get off of work today. And then, depending on what I decide to do this weekend, I'll decide whether I'm going to stream this weekend or not. So, I'll see you guys later today. Bye.